Oh no, my ant queen, is she really dead? I can't believe it. No, I don't want to lose this colony. This is really the queen? Welcome to a new video, where today we are looking at one of my pet ant colonies. This colony is called Camponotus decipiens. This species is mainly found on the west coast of the United States. Last update on this colony was quite a while ago. Then I moved them from a tar heel ant nest into a wooden ant nest from Foranto. This colony was given to me by the ant lady. After a while, the small wooden nest became too small for the ants. They have done extremely well inside. Because their growth was really steady, I decided on an even larger wooden ant nest. But this nest was a little too large. Way too large for this colony's size. So what I did was plug up the nest from the inside out. This way the ants could not expand unless I pulled it out. Well, that time has finally come. But sadly, the footage of me unplugging the cotton got lost because my SD card got corrupted. A huge bummer. So to give you an idea, here is the initial clip played in reverse to show you what it looked like. Haha, all jokes aside, removing the cotton was very simple. Now, you are probably wondering what the colony looks like. Well, here they are. If we compare these clips side by side, we can see that all the pupae have hatched, and that is it. Weird? Not really. The ants went into hibernation, so after all the pupae hatched, the colony went into a savings mode and the brood did not develop. This is more than normal, and in this corner we can see some clear evidence of it. A huge batch of larvae waiting for hibernation to pass and then develop. In my mind, larvae don't develop because in winter times they don't have access to the food they need to progress into the next stage. Experienced ant keepers, let me know if this is accurate. If we take a closer look inside the colony, we can see that this ant colony has an extraordinary amount of majors. I would even argue that 40 to 50% of all the workers are majors. This is really crazy and their size is unbelievable. For example, this major right here. It is almost 4 times a worker's size and a similar size as the queen. And a lot of majors are like this. So I really don't know if this is normal or it's just a species that produces a lot of majors. When the colony grows, I think we can get a more accurate view. The ants have a lot of space. Of course, now that they are bunched up together because of diapause, but in a couple of months when the queen start laying new eggs, we can move them into something larger. When I looked in the Outworld late at night, I got scared for life. The queen was dead. She was just lying there all alone in the Outworld. My heart dropped and I felt really bad about it. When I took her out and examined her, I saw that it wasn't the queen. It was just a major. It's still very sad that this beauty died, but that is life. It is a beautiful specimen and something I definitely don't want to throw away. Actually, we at Esthetic ants keep all our dead queens and workers. Why, you might wonder? Let me show you something epic. All queens and workers get cast inside resin. This preserves them and gives people the opportunity to look at them and admire the species. This product is called Second Life, and these are my personal favorites. This very cool trapjaw worker, a Paltorius tarsatus queen inside a diamond block, this Mesocephalotus queen, and this Harpgnathos venator worker that looks huge thanks to the round ball it is in. This way we can give the ants a second life. Isn't that nice? Back to the ants. The Outworld was quite dirty, so I vacuumed it. Vacuumed? Yes, look. It actually works very well, and by attaching a piece of tubing to the vacuum, you can get into every nook and cranny. Last thing I did was feed the ants. You can see in the footage that the ants were already quite well fed, but some extra protein never hurts, so I tossed in 2 rat runners. Here's a little time lapse of the ants eating the rat runners. And that is it for this video on the Camponotus decipiens. Which species do you want an update on next? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video.